Just a quick mic check. Mic check. Oh god, those levels are humongous. I don't care though, as long as people can hear me. My mic ain't broken. Just a quick mic check. Mic check. Oh god, those levels are humongous. Will do. Let's have a look actually. What do I need to get out of this bronze? Oops. Back in a sec. Oh, they're lovely, sir. Coming out to whoever wants them. I've used 2. Really well done, actually. Hey, Paul. Cheers, mate. It's just a bit of a test today, dude. I'm just going to talk. If anybody says my audio levels are shit, then I know what to expect. But I had a Windows update that, for whatever reason, defaulted every audio level on every app that I had. Why would a Windows update do that? I hope you're feeling all right anyway, dude. Looking forward to Beardy's Invitational tonight. I hate leaving the stream when something's wrong, you know. I had to sort of come back and just check that it was all right. So I'm going to have a couple of races. Why not? While I'm here. I've turned up the Le Mans Ultimate. I've found this with a lot of people are struggling with the Le Mans audio level, the actual game audio. Yeah, I've been having what I thought was trouble with my mic anyway, and if I unplugged it and then plugged it back in, I think what was happening when I was going into Discord, it was defaulting to another microphone, so I was having to manually do it. Yeah, I mean, I can't really. The thing is, if when I've got my headphones on, I tend to like talk a bit louder, so it's no win, no win. But I have at least got some sort of um, control of the audio now. So I've got that on 70 at the moment. I think that'll do for me for now. I am going to upgrade the mic anyway. I'm going to get. I like the look of the Rode microphones, but it was just pure laziness. All I wanted to do was keep everything within the same sort of system. I've got Elgato everything, but the levels seem to be coming through all right on the on OBS. So, but as soon as I put the computer on, OBS crashed. You can't win. Yeah, that's cool. At least I've got that opportunity to make it louder without having to do all that shit with my microphone. I'm so lazy, Paul. I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't put my lights on. Look, I know it's daytime and all that, but nobody wants to see my fucking bags holding my bags up, do they? All right, let's go. I could do all this via Alexa, but I haven't got an Alexa. There you go. That's a bit better. Yeah, so I got yesterday afternoon when I wasn't streaming, I got a 1:45.9 on the Algarve. I probably won't get it again because I was racing hard. It was actually in the race. It wasn't quali or nothing. You may hear my washing machine in the background as well. Ignore that. Yeah, I thought so, mate. I mean, I do know Portimao, but not. I haven't been on it for like 8 years. But I don't think. I think once you've done like let's say 100 laps on a track, you're not going to forget it, are you? You're going to need some practice, but I was running 4 on here until Wednesday. Like 4s all round. Actually, sometimes I was putting the slip angle on 5. But I can't manage it now. I'm not even sure whether there was an update or whatever, and it's changed something slightly. Just a shame, only lasted 40 minutes until. Oh, you're kidding, mate. Oh, you did that, did you? Was that the 2.4 at Sebring? What happened, dude? That's gutting. Absolutely gutting. Oh, Le Mans, sweet, mate. 3 seconds off of a lap is pretty damn good, mate. Ah, Le Mans it was. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. I saw the advertisement for it. You have to forgive me, mate. It's a lot of I don't really keep up with this kind of thing, but there's a lot of Sebring going on at the moment, isn't there, in LMU? Guy just cut straight across in front of me to me. What can you do as well? I wonder if they're going to actually add some kind of tow into the game. Because that is a pain in the arse. If you get, like, wrecked, that's it. It's game over, isn't it? If you can't get back to the pits. Good night, sunshine. Right. Let's go and slam this bloody thing round here, I suppose. Yeah, so I spent maybe an hour this afternoon just checking every audio level and everything that I've got. I mean, from the base, like Microsoft audio, it was all down, it was all 50%. It was weird. I've never had anything like that before, but they do give us some surprises. I'll just turn that up a little bit. Well, that's a saving grace for you, Paul. Yeah, I'm a sucker for that. I like that. It's funny how you can hold it for longer than what you think you can, isn't it, as well? I think if you work hard enough, it turns into sweat. Fuck. Fucking purple until then. Now it wants to let go. What's going on? Right, this lap is a write-off. It'll be a banker, but it's a write-off. Takes me a while to get into it, you know. 10 years ago, I used to jump on a game, mate, and it's straight into it where I left off. Not anymore. I watched your well, I actually had it on in the background while I was hanging out the washing, your golf thing. I love that, mate. That is something else. Right, last chance.
Lap 147.79.
Not great, but better. Yeah, absolutely, mate. I've found that I can go through, I can go from this to iRacing, but not to ACC. Which actually took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that. Damn you. Yeah, I can imagine so, mate. It looks fantastic though. I've seen them before, but I've never seen someone like have a personal one, you know? Literally on the raggedy edge, man, round in them two turns. Woo. Fuck that right up, didn't I? Yeah, you get around, don't you, with your sim racing? I'm not really one for leagues. Number one, 9 times out of 10, I can't commit to them and I end up missing races and stuff. So I just don't bother anymore. I like the community races, but even now I don't do many of them, to be honest. I'm enjoying the LMU ones because it's all new, but the novelty will wear off for me soon. Yeah, I've seen lots of guys have got more passion about it than me. But yeah, I did find that very strange to be able to go from this back to iRacing. I stuck iRacing on yesterday and my thingy had run out, so I had to resubscribe for another year. I didn't want to because I'm so into this, but there you go. All right, stick some fuel in the car. I'll always over fuel here. pretty sure it's 10 laps here.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Yeah, I checked out of ACC. Well, I only came back to ACC last year because of the Mustang. Silly thing to come back to, because I wanted to dedicate some of my time to iRacing, but I just got stuck into it. But again, my heart wasn't into it, and yeah, I checked out. Maybe did like 6 weeks of iRacing, and then got talked into downloading this, and haven't looked back since. To be fair, I've never got into iRacing. I think maybe 3 races in 2 years, and still play. Yeah, I'm the same, mate. I think that was my point. It's you know, do I really play it enough to warrant that? I don't think I do, to be fair, but I've done it now. I've got another year's subscription. Hi to anyone that's here that's lurking. Cheers for popping in.
Formation lap has started.
Right.
Green flag, green flag.
Told me to catch up. I caught up. Unbelievable game. Last 2. Yeah, my last, I've had 3 DTs in 2 days, mate. All the same thing. Tells me to catch up. I kind of try and put myself where I think it wants me. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think that's what I've got to do, mate. I think that is what I've got to do. But honestly, Paul, I'm not really fussed about results at the moment. I really am enjoying the game just purely for how it feels. And I like that. I like the fact that I'm actually having fun. Yeah, you're competitive. Well, that's in all of us. We wouldn't be doing this if we weren't. But even yesterday, I'd never done a pit stop. Never even thought about it. But I'd got enough damage to warrant a pit stop, and could get back to the pits. So I went back to the pits, and as I'm going up the pit lane, I've realised I've got to change fucking mediums to wets. I had no idea how to do it. So I've got half the chat coaching me. Is this the one? Is it? No, I've gone wrong. Where am I going? Here it is. Sorry, mate. Where is it? Oh, it's fucking up there, look. Oh, I think so, Paul. I've said it so many times, people get bored with me saying it, but I've not been this excited about like a racing sim since maybe Project Cars 2, because there wasn't much before Project Cars 2 that on console. You had Forzas and stuff like that. Right, now let's start the race proper. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I have had a couple of. I've been sim racing for, like, I include sim racing on console. For 14 years, but I have had a couple of like year-long breaks out of that. Either it's been like for work or family things, or just not having the time. But I've got the time now, Paul. So yeah, it's been a while since I've gone to bed thinking about a game and woken up thinking about the same game, you know? I'm actually thinking, because my game's a bit choppy at the moment, I've not got the best internet. I'm just wondering if I'm like lagging a little bit on those race starts. Yeah, last thing I want to do is be fucking up people's races because of poor internet. But what seems to be able to run ACC, iRacing, AC struggles a little bit with LMU. I know there's a lot more going on.
That time was a 1:50.
But we persevere. I've nearly got fibre to the home. It's just a matter of a couple of months now, apparently, so I can't not race, can I? Shit. There's obviously lots of shenanigans going on. There's fucking disqualification. DNF. Yeah, I dream of that, Paul. I mean, it's never been a problem until the last sort of couple of years, you know.
7.65.
Third gear, come on. I mean, it's choppy for me, but I've been racing with like the community and it's been all right for them. I've not been lagging, I've not been sort of jumping about. I woke up all my cores when I was iRacing because I was getting a very similar kind of glitchiness. So they're open, so it's not the system. And some tracks like this one, for instance, I do get a lot of glitching on. Eventually, it becomes stable. Just the first sort of 30 minutes, it finds its feet, if you know what I mean.
Time 148.12.
We nearly got it, actually. We nearly got the fibre to the home in 2022. There's a pub just at the end of my road, and that's where it stopped. Unbelievable. Me and my neighbours were livid. We all went on this BT tariff because they promised that we would be getting fibre to the home. It was like, I don't know, 25 quid more expensive than the one that we had. And it didn't happen, so yeah, we complained and we all got compensated, so that was a nice touch. I took me and my son on holiday with that. And then the following year, I got a refund from Amazon. Like almost £1,000, and I don't know why or what reason it had happened, but they said that I hadn't bought the subscription
That time was a
to like Amazon Prime.
147.51.
I thought I had a running sort of subscription with them, but apparently I didn't, and they reimbursed me like 4 years worth of Amazon Prime subscription. I'm not going to argue with them, you know what I mean? Well, I'm not in a bit of a dispute anymore, but I have recently had a bit of a dispute with some roofers that replaced my roof, and then it just continued to leak, but it's not the actual roof. And you're fair play to them, they're going to resolve the issue. It's like a partition sort of wall for roofs, like called parapet wall. And it's just so weather beaten that the bricks and the coping stones are all porous, so it's just soaking up the rain until it gets to the point where it's full and then just lets it go, which is unusual. I've never heard of brick or especially coping stones being porous. And my property was built in 1983, so it's not actually that old. But I've learned a lot about roofing recently.
Time 148.19.
Oh, I see someone. Woo!
Lap time was a 1:47.17.
Way too deep, man. Come on, Jace. Dan. Yeah, it's more of a test, mate, just to see if I've sorted my audio stuff out. I have. I've turned up Le Mans Ultimate as well. Have you found that it's quiet, dude, on stream? I watched my stream back yesterday, and like, it was almost like it was on whisper. Yeah, no worries, mate. Enjoy, dude. I'll catch you another time, dude. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And unlucky about today, mate. As always, next time. Got my third DT in 2 days, Dan. Off the line again. What can you do? The internet's a pile of shit as well. So I need to unplug all that and get it done before tonight's race. I saw you, well, I saw your name on SimClips today, Dan. Did you watch SimClips at all? You weren't involved with anything, but your name was in the relative. Yeah, well, I don't know whether you saw my post yesterday. When I stopped the stream, I just went into the system and just checked everything and saw that I'd had a Windows update. And, like, then remembered I'd done it before I streamed, like the day before. And someone had mentioned that everything was quiet then. So I just turned everything up. But what had happened, it had defaulted everything to 50%, you know, from the actual system sounds to Discord and everything in Elgato that uses volume. So, but that's Windows updates for you, I guess. I've been lucky with them. I know people that have had worse. But I'm glad my mic's not broken. I'm fed up with spending money on the rig. Yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight, then. Are you going to be able to make it, mate? Yeah, I think that's what I should do. So, like, you have the auto upgrade off, Dan. So how do you find out what the update is? Oh, did you really? You tried to protest one?
That time was a 1:48.85.
Yeah, it's not great, is it? I'm sure they'll work on it, but it's a pain in the arse, man. Thankfully, for me at the moment, I really don't care about it, but I'm starting to have a bit of affinity with my like DR and SR, but I'm not at that point where I'm obsessed with it. Right, so I found out, not yesterday, the day before, that the Ford in LMU is faster when you just hit them blue lights, change it. Don't over rev it, which is difficult for me because you know what I'm like. So I did it yesterday and I got a 1:45.9, mate, in race. Yeah, I'm racing later, mate. No, fair enough, dude. I think I should do that. Yeah, I was pleased with it, Dan. It sort of came out of nowhere. I didn't even know I'd done it. And it was the fastest lap. So I've got a fastest lap on the board now. I got a P1 quali a couple of days ago, and P2 smashed me out on the first turn. How you doing, Mr. Crulio? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, so obviously having to stop the stream mid-stream yesterday was playing on my mind a bit, hence me streaming today, just to make sure everything is all right. You know what it's like, lads. I need to reset my internet for tonight. Excellent, mate. It only took me about an hour to sort of get it all figured out, so that's good for me. I either get overly obsessed or I get sidetracked onto other things, you know. The worst one I did recently was that voice changing mod. Holy shit, I went down a rabbit hole with that and it totally fucked my sound up. I thought it'd be funny. Yeah, it was fucking funny, all right. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'm going to get off in a minute. I need to stick my dinner on and stuff. In fact, I might as well just call it now. I'm just glad everything's okay. I appreciate your feedback, Dan. Much appreciated, dude. Terrible, aren't I? Just catching up with some of the chat. I like what you said. I know that for ages, Dan. Jiminy cricket. Yeah, it's that time, innit? And I'm actually hungry. So right, let's pop off out of here. What did I P13 in the end? Or 137. What are you having for dinner, Dan? Anything nice, mate? I found these pizzas. I can't even like let me show you. They're wicked. I've had one this week already. Oh look, what a minute. These, mate. I've got in Morrison's, right? Now I've got a sort of wheat germ allergy, so I have to have gluten-free stuff like um any sort of pastries or crusty sort of stuff like this. But this is sourdough, and I can do sourdough. Absolutely gorgeous, mate. And they're on offer in Morrison's at the moment, 2 for £4. Normally they're £4.25 each. Yummy. Oh, I'm obsessed with food. Had a few beers earlier. But yeah, you better add. I could never do that, Dan. I just like if I drink in the day now, I feel like shit if I have a like little sleep or whatever. I wake up, I just don't feel right until I've been to sleep properly. Oh, Dan, I've got I don't know whether you want me to send you any, but I've got some new stickers, mate. Check out them babies. They're wicked, aren't they? Oh, fry up, mate. That's the stuff. So yeah, I'm quite happy with them. Do you know what? I got 4 sheets of these. I didn't realise that I only wanted 1 sheet, and I thought they were a little bit bigger, to be fair. For a fiver. For a fiver. I've done a couple already, given a couple away. I only wanted like 10. Old Poop's got his little package. He's absolutely over the moon with it, mate. I don't know whether you saw the pictures I sent him of his. I was winding him up, you see, because I was just saying that I was getting him, like doing him just the poop one, that the logo that I did. And I had to get hold of him to ask him if I could take the background off of his new logo. And the only reason I wanted to do that was so I could print it. Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? He thought I was going to do. Oh God, no, not until later in the year, Larry. It's the what's his name? The Sim Expo. What was in his package? Well, we had 2 T-shirts, a sticker, and something special. How you doing anyway, Larry? Are you well, sir? Yeah, so I'm hoping that like he might even wear his new one because it is very snazzy. I was pretty pleased with it myself, mate. Oh no, you crack on. You have a good dance, Willow. Well, I'm going to run now, guys. Anyway, sorry, Larry. I know you've just come in, bro. But I've got to go. It's dinner. It's dinner time here, and I've got a race tonight. So, and now I've got my audio levels sorted out. Larry, mate, what are we like? This technology is not for us, is it, mate? But now that's sorted, I'm going to reset my internet, make sure that's all strong and fine for tonight, and I will be streaming the Beardy Invitational race. So if you're not taking part and you're not over at Dan's or whatever, pop in, say hello. I don't expect anybody to stay. Anyway, guys, I'll love and leave you, and I shall catch you maybe about 7:30. Take care. Enjoy your dinner, Dan, and maybe see you later, LJ.